Detroit Diesel, Car Rosaro with the lime green jacket back running fifth. Then the Temptress is off the bridle being ridden along. Further back Shadow Boxer and One Word Review is back there. Last of all the sprint is going on. Around the corner now and Costa Oeste challenged by Mythical Saga, Musical Art, Car Rosaro behind them. Back to the cutaway goes Detroit Diesel. Further back the Temptress at the 250. Musical Art had reached the lead now and he goes for home, draws the whip. Musical Art a length and a half clear. Detroit Diesel keeps coming, however, down on the inside. It's Detroit Diesel, Musical Art, Detroit Diesel, Musical Art. Give it to Detroit Diesel. Detroit Diesel, I think, has won it a whisker from Musical Art. The Temptress came again, 2 lengths behind them, third home. Followed then by Shadow Boxer, Car Rosaro, Mythical Saga, then One Word Review. Punters got their fingers burnt there, and Costa Oeste had knocked right up to run last. Detroit Diesel, a horse that ran in a Victoria Derby back in 2015, has won his second race after being off the scene for a long, long time. His first up run was good. His second up effort was probably below expectation, but he wins today and ends a long run of out. 771 days, but of course off the scene for quite some time. He got the lovely run there on the cutaway. Musical Art off around them there. The run probably just telling, had to make the move because they were absolutely walking in front. And Johnston Porter elected to put Musical Art into the race a fair way from home, knowing that they would be sprinting hard coming onto the corner, and has just been found out late in the race with Detroit Diesel getting the much softer run of the pair at the finish. 370, 160 over Musical Art, 170 in the Temptress, $2.80. The winners by Sebring from Miss Lily Rose, trained by Justin Warwick and ridden by Lucy Warwick, starting 340 here on track, and there'd been some support around. Musical Art, 350, and the Temptress, $12 even. The money certainly way off the mark with One Word Review. Runner-up Musical Art by Excellent Art out of Music Theatre, prepared by Brock Luthwaite, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. And third money went the way of number 8, the Temptress, Blackfriars Mimicry mare, trained by Ivan Haggerty and ridden by Patrick Carberry. 3, 2, 8 and 6. The placings. Mythical Saga was fifth home. Now the next is the Tab Touch Maiden over 1,300 metres at 2:24, and 2 Clever Dick and 16 Gunpoint, 2 out there of the next of the day, 2 and 16. Peter Nucky rides 15 in Designer Prince. Margins on the second were ahead by 3. It's ahead by 3, and the time 2:23.61. The sectional is 36.01. Okay, let's go downstairs now, and Matt Kelly joining us in the winners' enclosure. Came off a solid run first up at 1,600 metres. Well beaten last time out behind Golgotha, but got a pretty cosy run there this afternoon in behind a pretty pedestrian type of a pace to win the Western Race Picks Handicap, Matt.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. I've got Justin Warwick joining me now. Justin, a very nice win. What were your thoughts just mid-race coming to the turn? Do you feel like you're a winning chance a long way out?
Lucy always had him in a good spot. I had a plan of completely different to the way Lucy rode him, and that was her plan, and her plan was right at the end, so it's good. Not always that case. Yeah, he was probably pulling a little bit too hard, and they were walking. I was never really confident he was sort of going to get there, but lucky the straight's long, and lucky the horse has got good staying ability.
It's always good to see a horse who's missed so much racing come back and have a win. Is that one of the more pleasing points for you?
Well, I'll tell you what is pleasing. Steve LeVar, who owns him, was amongst a bunch of people that bought him from Victoria to go to Singapore and race up there in the Singapore big races. And he broke down, and then he's made his way here, and after a long spell, we've sort of got him back together, and he's won a race. So there's plenty of water's gone under the bridge to get here. So.
Have you fully worked him out yet, or is there still a little bit to learn about this fella?
No, still a fair bit to go. So yeah.
And just in terms of where you go from here, have you got another run mapped out somewhere?
I just hope he pulls up sound, and we'll go from there.
Well, well done. Congratulations.
All right, cheers, mate.
Justin Warwick there, the successful trainer of Detroit Diesel, the winner of race number 2 over the 2200. We'll just wait for Lucy Warwick to come back and weigh in, and we'll have a chat to her. As mentioned, this horse had a really solid first up run, 3rd of 7 at Pinjarra before running 10th of 14 last start here at Belmont. But it's got the bickies over the 2200 metres today. And as Justin said, just good to see a horse who's missed so much racing due to breaking down, coming back and have a win. Lucy, fantastic ride from you and nice result with the horse.
Yeah, it was great to get a win for Steve LeVar. He's been a good friend of Dad's, and it's good for him. He got into a beautiful spot. I was actually keen on leading. I just knew I probably couldn't get there, and I knew Mitchell would set a tempo like that, but lucky with the cutaway and everything going his way that he got a beautiful run and put his nose in front at the end.
I just wanted to ask you, when you came back towards the cutaway in the straight, did you feel like that was a significant advantage for this horse?
No, it's more he's hanging off a little bit just because I was asking him just to come back that bit, and he was wanting to charge. That's my only option. I thought if I go outside I'll get held up, but that's just where he ended up going.
How is the track playing?
Yeah, seems great. Seems great. Not too much kickback, good for me. And the fence seems great.
Well done on the win.
Thank you.
Lucy Warwick, Justin Warwick and Detroit Diesel all getting the win here in race number 2 at Belmont.